Hello and welcome to a new week of Climbing Daily. Now, as you guys know, we've been filming with a bunch of YouTubers in Magic Wood, and one of those YouTubers are the DabRats. Now, DabRats are up and coming. They're not necessarily as big yet as people like Bouldering Bobat and Eric Carlson. So today we sit down with Annie from the DabRats and find out why she and Di started the channel and what they're all about. All the video footage you see in this interview is from their YouTube channel.
Good. Oh well, let's hope it's not going like... My name's Annie and I'm the co-founder of the women's climbing YouTube channel Bouldering DabRats.
We are bouldering and we are women who boulder. We are DabRats.
And this is my van. I'm currently in Magic Wood in Switzerland, and yeah, I've been here for about 3 weeks now, so it's looking a little bit beaten up, but the sun's shining, so it's all good. I started the channel with Di, my friend, and we started it about just over a year ago now, so it's just been our first birthday. And the reason we started it was because we both felt like there was a bit of a gap on YouTube for content about climbing for women. We're both really close to Bouldering Bobat. We've sort of been around during the whole process of that starting, so we were kind of on the side watching that happen, thinking, oh, this is so great, like wouldn't this be brilliant if there was something like this that focused on women? And we were a little bit hesitant about doing it ourselves, but we kind of plucked up the courage and just thought, let's get a video out and see what happens, and it's just gone from there. The response has actually been amazing. We were both quite nervous about it. I think that was something that maybe made us quite hesitant at the start to do it, but the response has been brilliant. We get so much love from people, people saying like it's really nice to see people climbing at lower levels as well, because we climb about like V3 to V4. So I think, yeah, people seem to really enjoy that bit more diversity. But yeah, it's been so nice to have so much support from everyone. So the content we make is mostly indoors, just because we both live in London in the UK. It's the most easily accessible thing for us. And we just, most of the time our average video is just me and Di climbing, and we film each other and we have a good time. Sometimes we have a bit of a structure to our videos, so we focus on maybe like a certain idea, like how to prepare to go outside was one of our most recent. But yeah, and we also do outside videos when we can. I think just like everybody else, you know, getting outdoors can be a bit of a hassle sometimes. It takes planning and money, but yeah, it's really nice to get outdoors when we can. So it's a whole mix of stuff.
Hey guys, we're in Albarracin. It did take us 27 hours to get here though. It's like my favourite place on the earth, so yeah, I'm excited. Oh.
The scene in London for female climbers is definitely strong. It does seem to differ from wall to wall, but I think that's just the nature of the different climbing walls in London. But yeah, it's really nice now there to feel like, okay, you know, it's evening out a bit. There's some good crushes in here, you know, women getting on some of the harder stuff. So that's nice for us to see. It's really inspiring, makes you want to try harder.
Women's Month, International Women's Month. We've got our gal pals. Darcy, introduce yourself.
I'm Darcy, also known as Professor V.
Sienna, welcome back.
Thank you, it's good to be back.
Yeah. What's your alter ego today?
It's Magneto Hook. Magneto Hook. I mean, I really wanted to do...
From the first year, it's been definitely tricky for us to just find the time to be consistent in the videos that we put out. You know, we'd love to be able to put out a video every week. That's not quite been how it's gone so far, but I mean, over the last year, I've been finishing my degree at university, Di's been working in a cafe, so we've been doing our other things and just fitting DabRats into whenever we can. So that's been hard, but also it's something that we enjoy so much that it's kind of like a hobby on the side, so it doesn't feel like a task. But yeah, I think that's the challenge, finding the time. Sometimes keeping like consistently bouncy and happy in videos can be a little bit tricky if you're having a bad day. But making it with Di is so fun, we're such good friends, so it's always just nice to kind of be with her and hang out together.
Hey guys, what up?
What up, my squeakers?
Wee. It's really warm
It's
today.
so warm
I think we're
today.
both a bit like, ugh.
And she's hungover.
I'm hungover.
I'm a little bit ill.
Yeah, she's got bad hay fever.
I think for me, if I can just keep enjoying climbing as much as I am now, then I'll be really, really pleased. I think my main goal sort of for the closer future is to fix my back injury. So I've had a injury to my lower back for quite a few, even from before I started climbing, and that I'd really like to just sort that out, and then I feel like I can really progress. But yeah, just keeping up with the channel and keep having as much fun, that would be really nice.
Try and please me. Don't go change. Don't go change. Don't go change. Try and please me. Never let me down.
Freaking hell! Yeah!
Now fist bump me.
Yes! Hangover Sam! She's fucking down!
Inspiration for us is interesting because there's just not many women doing stuff on YouTube. I mean, even in other sports, you know, the main channels on YouTube are still dominated by men. So I think for us, our inspiration on the kind of practicality side comes a lot from other YouTube channels like Bulging Bobat or EpicTV, or like Magnus Mitbo and stuff, but also these guys are operating at a much higher level in climbing to us. So when it comes down to more personal inspiration, I think we get it a lot from just other women on Instagram, strong female climbers, talking about issues that are relative to women, and just from each other, conversations we have about being a female climber and that kind of stuff. So it's taking things from all over the place, I think.
Nice! I didn't know I could do that! Nice! Whee! Sick! Oh, I'm glad I moved backwards.
To bring more women in, I think it is just a case of people, it's going to happen, and it's happening now. And I think because climbing is still a new sport, it's just naturally going to be the progression that it goes in. But yeah, I think, you know, everyone can help. I mean, bringing female friends climbing, being honest and vocal on social media and that kind of stuff, being supportive of each other. I think those are all really nice things that will just make everyone feel included.
Oh my god! Yeah! Awesome! Yeah!
We film mostly at Yonder in Walthamstow in London. We just really love the space. It's really light. It's often quite quiet in the morning. It's quite a new gym, so we kind of feel like we're part of making it what it could be in the future. It's a really nice community there. Di works there, so that makes it easy. But yeah, it's just a really nice vibe, and they have great coffee and pizza, so that's a good bonus. With unlimited resources, I think I would like to reach out to more pro female climbers, women kind of really pushing the sport, and maybe make something a bit more collectively together. I think there's missing something there, I think, with representation of really good female athletes and bringing in their personality and making something there. More travelling, just bigger projects, bigger ideas, hopefully for the future.
Thanks, Annie. Do go and check those guys out. There's a link in the description below for their YouTube channel. And we're going to be filming with them more at the Frasasti Climbing Festival on the weekend of the 7th of September. So if you're in the area and you want to hang out with them and us, make sure you come along to that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.